the first black quarterback drafted #1 overall.
Yeah.
What did that mean to you?
It meant a lot, man, because, like, at the time, not knowing that what the impact it was going to have, 20 years later, I was just like, a couple years ago, I felt like I wasn't going to get drafted.
Yeah.
The 1999 draft when Donovan McNabb, Achilles Smith, Dante Culpepper, what's my guy, Sean King.
Yeah.
When all them dudes got drafted in 99, I was like, okay, it's a chance that I could get drafted. Not thinking I would get drafted in the first round, but at least you see the trend of black quarterbacks being drafted. So I was really excited about that and felt like all I got to do now is just do my part on the field. And fast forward 2 years later, we had the draft, or leading up to the draft, and like, yo, you about to be the first pick. Like, if that actually happens, like, yo, straight up, like that's gonna mean a lot for me and the culture and where I come from. But never really focused on that being a thing. When it happened at the draft, I was just so excited. It was like, damn, now I got to live up to it. Instantly, the expectations changed. So my mindset shifted from, okay, this is a monumental moment, to now I got to live up to this. So I couldn't really enjoy it until like years later. And as time went on, people like, yo, bro, you the first pick, that never happened. Black quarterback. And I just instantly knew that the game was changing. I couldn't see it, but before I switched from running back to quarterback, it was like, you don't make it as a quarterback black quarterback in the NFL. So for me to be in that moment, in that situation, I was like, damn, this is not a credit to the things that I did, but the credit to the league and the people who felt like I was worthy of being that pick. So I just seen the evolution, the change right there in that moment.
You talk about the evolution and change. You're definitely the tempo of that moment when it comes to how quarterbacks are evaluated in the draft. Like there was a lot of stereotypes about black quarterbacks, about mentally and all that type of stuff. You explore that and the evolution of the black quarterback. On Prime Video. Went to the premiere for that. It was awesome. But could you share any stories about some of those evaluations leading up to the NFL draft with some of those doubts that you thought about being a quarterback on the next level?
Yeah, just before then, I was like, if man, I run too much. And my mindset to run, it wasn't a mindset. It was just like intuition, body feel, pocket presence, just, a slide here, a movement this way, keeping my eyes down the field. Always working and striving to be a complete quarterback, especially when I was in college, and I felt like I had the structure. And I just wanted to, be a complete quarterback. So in learning how to do that, which was hard, which was a tough road,
of course,
because it was all about the mental and not the physical. I just locked in on certain things, and so learning to be a pocket passer, but instinctively wanting to run, or my body pushing me to run, was just the right thing at the time. And
instincts.
I'm so thankful for my instincts, because now we got guys like Lamar Jackson and Jalen Hurts and Patrick Mahomes and Josh Allen and Drake May using their instincts, all the while using their brain to navigate and get through a game, but just being a complete player. And leading up to that, I didn't know how to do that. Coming out of high school, I didn't understand the quarterback structure. I got to college, and shout out to Ricky Bussell, offensive coordinator. Man, he knew exactly how to get me ready to play in my first game. It took some time, and there was times that I wanted to quit college and walk away. Like, man, this shit too much. I gotta know too much. But thank God, man, everybody kept pushing me to keep going.
It's crazy.
Why is it that as a black quarterback, right? And it's interesting that you said, Mahomes and Josh Allen, and you said other names, because that's the evolution of the quarterback.
Yeah, the quarterback position.
Of a quarterback position, black or white. But in most instances, as a black quarterback, why is it always you're an athlete first? Like you're an athlete.
Yeah.
And the quarterback second.
Yeah, because, we are athletes. And, instinctively, like we can do a lot. Like we can play corner. Like it was times I was like, I'm going to play cornerback. I started out at running back.
Mm-hmm.
So I was very comfortable right there. Also had hands I could catch. And if you line, 15 guys up that play quarter, they probably can do all those things I just described.
Mm.
But everybody can't throw it neither. So if you can throw and you got some type of accuracy, and that's all I did as a kid. Me and my brother, like watching football halftime, we would run outside real quick in the snow, throw 30 passes. I send them deep. I run deep. I send them short, run an out route. Like we just simulated games in our head. And bro had it too. Bro had everything.
Yeah.
Like bro started out at running back, played quarterback in high school, played quarterback at Virginia Tech, was on his way to being a first round pick.
Yeah.
And so we'll settle for wherever we can have a role. And then the quarterback position too, Melo, like real talk, like it's so much responsibility that you'll shy away from it quick. Like open that playbook up, you like, oh hell no, I'm going to running back. Oh nah, I'm going to defense. And it's because the responsibility factor sometimes, man, like, and when you're young, you feel like you ain't got time for it.
But is that where the athlete kick in? Because you ain't got time for the playbook.
That's where the athlete kick in. I'm not going 1, 2, 3 to the back. I'm going 1 to run. 1, 2 to get out of here. You know what I'm saying? And it's exciting
like
too.
that? Do most quarterbacks like being called black quarterbacks? Do most black quarterbacks like being called an athlete as opposed to a quarterback?
No.
Yeah.
No. We want to be called quarterbacks.
Yeah.
And it's because we work so hard on the mental part of it that it's like, I don't want to discredit that. What I'm doing as a runner, that's just the bonus. And that's why when you said just the evolution of quarterbacks in general, it makes me feel good that like, yo, now you got white quarterbacks. Bro. You got Mendoza from Indiana. And I don't know what Mendoza, like, probably
gonna be a Raider.
Mexican, Puerto Rican.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, Cuban.
Yeah. He's a runner and a passer. And I think that's beautiful. It's the evolution of the game, and it's where the game is just so much better, so much more exciting for me, for you, for all the viewers, knowing, and for the fans who like pay their hard-earned money to know, like, yo, we got a quarterback that's gonna get it done through the air and on the ground.
Yeah,
it's cool.